Hi guys, welcome. My name is Marlene, and if you want to learn how to create these beautiful tumblers, you're at the right place. I will guide you step by step, and if I miss something, I'm here to help. As always, be safe, have fun, and let's get crafting. Okay guys, so today I bring you this beautiful ombre, pink and silver. So I have already prepped my cup, painted it with 2x white Rust-Oleum paint. So today I'm using Mod-podge to do my glitter application, and you're going to want to have to do some really thin layers, non-streaky. This day was very cold, so it was raining, so my Mod-podge was kind of acting up a little bit, but I still managed to do it. And right here I'm only going to do the outer of the tumbler. I'm not going to do the bottom until the end. And we're going to use very fine glitter, so we're not going to have any trouble with any lifting or having to use a lot of epoxy. I'm going to help my tumbler dry a little bit since it was cold. That way I can apply another layer of Mod Podge just in case I missed a spot. And then we're going to go ahead and go forward with our glitter application. Okay, so we're gonna start with this pink, and our first thing is laying out our glitter. I'm not really too worried about our blending. I feel like I like to blend my glitter more at the second layer, but I'm not gonna try to, mix them or blend them yet. My first goal is to see where I want to lay down my glitter, how far I want my silver to go down, and how far up I want my pink to go. And so I'm just going to apply the glitter. I'm sorry, I know I'm a little bit out of frame, but I think the most important part is the blending, which you guys will be in frame for. Okay, so here I already laid it down. I'm just gonna go over it again with glitter. I didn't apply anything on it. It's the same Mod Podge that we did originally, and I'm just going to, like I said, apply the glitter. I'm not really too worried about my blending yet. But I mean, you can still try it. You see how I'm angling my cup down, and then you want to have your glitter high up. but I actually found something else, which you will see on the next clip, for us to blend these colors together. Okay guys, so this is the next day actually, and in order to apply another layer of glitter to any of your cups is to always make sure your glitter is fully dry. That's why I let it dry a whole day, and I sealed it once or twice with Rust-Oleum clear, so that my silver glitter, I'm sorry, doesn't go up, and so that my pink glitter doesn't go, I'm sorry, so my silver glitter doesn't go down, and so my pink glitter doesn't go up. So it stays in place, and so that there's no cross contamination to where I want the pink to see and where I want the silver. Not so much for the pink because it kind of blends in, but I'm mainly worried about the silver. So this is why I started on the bottom, and I am gently pushing it down on the glitter, and I'm pulling it down. So that's why I started in the bottom, because I want that glitter to stay there, and I don't want to have any silver going to the top. So you're going to want to start from the bottom of the cup and work your way up to the silver, to the more dominant color. That's why you want to make sure it's dry, because I've done it too. It's happened to me, and I'm very impatient at times, and I go on with my second layer of Mod-podge, and then it just starts to become clumpy. The glitter moves and it won't stay in place, and then it just becomes a whole bunch of glumpy glitter everywhere, and it does not look nice at the end when you apply your your epoxy. So you're going to want to make sure it's really dry before you move on to the next step. And here you see me moving into the middle, and you see I'm not contaminating my pink with any of the silver, so that means I actually sealed it pretty good, which I'm very proud because it's very rare at times and it's really hard. But like I said, if you just wait a whole day and let it dry overnight, then the next day you can move on to your next steps. Okay, so this is what I use to blend. I purchased on Amazon these tea strainers. They came looking like some tongs almost, but I detached them, so you get 3 of them in one purchase. And this is what I do. So right now I am just concentrating it on the end, and then I'm gonna pour it onto my strainer. Make sure your cup is at an angle and just tap, and you see how it flows down the cup so nicely, and it doesn't give you a lot of glitter. It just blends it down really nicely. I love this thing. This has been a game changer. I got this idea from another channel that I've seen. I don't remember which one, but a lot of girls do use this. They use a different kind, but this is the one that I really love, because you just tap it with your finger and it just blends so beautifully, and you don't even have to do much. Again, here I'm concentrating my silver, and now I'm going to pour it onto the strainer, and then I'm going to angle my cup and just tap. Just keep tapping and work your way down. If you tap harder, it obviously blends, it goes down further. So just got to be very careful, especially with the silver, because remember, this is our dominant color, and you don't want it to overpower or go all the way down into your pink. So that's why I kind of like went easy on this one, and then the color that you want to concentrate more going down is gonna be your pink. Okay, and then once you're done, let it dry and then seal it. It's very important for you to seal, because you do not want to contaminate your glitter. You don't want to have any of that silver on your pink, because we want to keep it nice and pink. So seal. Always seal it. And the best thing to seal these ombres is with Rust-Oleum clear spray paint. And again, let it dry overnight, or just let it dry a couple hours. But before you do your clear coat, remember your clear spray coat, always remember to let your Mod-podge dry, because you don't want to get it clumped. You don't want to get all the, the glue all clumpy because it's not fully dry. So here you see me start, and even though I sealed it, I always start with my non-dominant color. So I started with my pink, and then I worked my way up. And you always want to be very careful. Like I said, it's very rare. Sometimes, it does happen where you get your silver into your pink, which is fine. Sometimes you can even cover it up if you're going to put a design on it. But you want to try to make sure all your ombres are fully dry before moving on to any next step. And here you see me, putting it on the whole cup now. So you're going to want to pop your bubbles after that and just and then you're just going to wait 4 hours for it to dry, or 2, it depends. Okay, so here I'm using a silver metallic vinyl and a matte pink. I will link down below where I got this matte pink vinyl. I'm not sure where I got the silver one metallic, but I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. They're everywhere. And so I'm going to place my name starting from the top to the bottom. It always depends on whatever preference you like. And then here I'm just making sure it's an inch from the side, from each side, trying to make it as straight as I can. And I always stand up my cup. I turn it around. I, twist at different angles. I stand it on the table just to make sure it's straight. And then I use the hinge method so that it doesn't move, so that I know it's going to be in place where I want it. Okay, so now I'm going to do my last layers of epoxy. I didn't seal my vinyl because I think I was very confident to be honest with you, but usually we do have to seal. But I had no lifting or anything. It actually stayed down pretty good. And so for this, you got to make sure that your rim is nice and exposed for your last layers. So I believe I did this layer, and then I sanded it a little bit, and then went on with the last layer, which was not a lot of epoxy, it was just a little bit. I popped my bubbles, and that's it, guys. Your tumbler is done. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't be afraid to try. You know, we all start somewhere, and I look forward to seeing you guys share your projects with me. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I upload our next project. And connect with me on social media. As always, have a positive day and see you next time.